Hey guys, it's Sam Ninja coming at you live with a discussion. I've been seeing a trend a lot in a lot of viewers and commenters of who's watch anime and reviewing it. And it's that they've been bashing some of the anime for the fan service that it has. And for me personally, that is an irritation because I know some of y'all have been looking for an anime just for the fan service alone. I know some of y'all have done that. And I know some of y'all watch Monster Monsoon. Now, if y'all continuously bash fan service, why did some of y'all watch Queen's Blade or Monster Monsoon? And why didn't y'all just drop it? Okay? So, if y'all hate fan service, and I know some of y'all don't hate it, but just bash it a lot, why don't y'all look at the positive of what fan service does? I mean, it's not hard to find what fan service does positive. Fan service is like a positive thing. It's like a candle. Like, you gotta control it in order to master it, High School DxD, Shinmai Mountain Testament, those did it very well. For me, those two are great. And fan service is just another plus. It's not a minus by any means, no. It's not a neutral thing, no, it's a plus. For me. But if you want to look at it, I'm not going to stay here and just look at it from one side. I'm going to be looking at it from both sides. But I'm just going to be focusing on the thing that a lot of people miss. Fan service is, like, for me, a good thing in anime. But it's also a bad thing if it's just there to cover up all the crap. If the anime is just crap and the only good thing is the fan service. Like, for me, Queen's Blade and Bikini Warriors. Those two shows were just fan service. Like, what I think Queen's Blade tried to do, it had a very good story. But the only thing that ruined it was fan service. And yes, the fan service does kind of look at it as you can look at it as a positive and a negative. And yes, I'm going to be using this from the Anime Man. It's like a positive and a negative if you look at it that way. But it all comes down to your personal taste of whether or not you can just, not try to be critique about it, like be so like enveloped in it that you just be like, really, man? Does the fan service really have to be here? Like, it all comes down to whether or not if you're able to stomach it. It really comes down to whether you're able to stomach it or not. Because if you really try to sit there and try to look for just a serious story throughout the whole thing, you're gonna get bored. Anime doesn't need to drop fan service at all. It doesn't need to. But for me, I'm not aiming for none of those people who trying to say it's bad or anything. But I like it where it is. I like it where it is. If it's possible for those other people, it could possibly tone it down a little bit. Like a little bit. Like a little bit. Like this much. Like, it'll be fine. Just spice it up a little bit. Like a married couple. Like their sex life gets stale and they try to spice it up. Do the same thing with the fan service in anime. Try to spice it up. Try to spice up the scenarios. And for me, fan service in anime shows a realistic situation if it happens. Because I know a lot of people do some stupid crap where they see panties or whatever the fuck. But me personally, fan service isn't a negative, it's a positive. Two really good shows. High School DxD, Shinmai Mountain Testament, they have really good stories and fan service. High School DxD got 3 seasons. It had fan service, but it had a really, really good story. Really good characters, a really good main character. Shinmai Mountain Testament, it got a season 1. I would kind of like it for season 3 because it had a lot of plot points and I would like it if they, flushed it out, flushed out what the rest, like bosses, mothers, and whatnot. And I made another video about it. You can go watch that. Go to my playlist. Go check out Should Shinmai Mountain Testament get a season 3? Because I'd really like that because it would explain a lot of information. But Cinematic Testament had fan service and really good plot. I love that. Like, shows with a really good story is good. Adding fan service is just a bonus. It's just a bonus. For me, it's just a bonus. But the thing is, Tokyo Ghoul. Like, for me, a show without fan service, and it doesn't need it per se, but it's just kind of like a bonus for me. I love One Punch Man. No fan service in that show. No fan service. None. None at all. None. No. But I really love it. It has its serious moments and its funny moments. But a show that doesn't have fan service at all, like Tokyo Ghoul, is just serious 100% of the time. Throughout the whole series, it's serious. And that, for me, gets irritating to a degree. Because for me, personally, I don't like it. I hate it. Because, personally, it drives me insane, like, to see a series that goes serious so bad, does serious things throughout the whole thing, but we never have time just to, accept what's happening. Get a cool down and prepare ourselves for what tragic thing is going to happen next. Tokyo Raven is one of my friend's personal favorites. I couldn't get into it. I tried on several occasions. I watched 5 episodes and dropped it because it was just too serious. Because it aims for something higher, but it also loses me because it is serious.
Go in here. Go in Asian room. Come out of here.
Run up.
Thank you. Turn that light out.
And for me, fan service isn't destroying anime, nor is it saving anime. It's kind of like, it's a balancer for anime. It's like a balancer. Like, for me, honestly, I don't want the anime industry to just drop fan service and ecchi as a whole. And I'm pretty sure a lot of anime fans wouldn't want that either. But I think the reason that a lot of anime industries I don't think a lot of anime industries are coming to that conclusion because honestly, they can't, a lot of fans don't want that to happen. But I think a lot of anime fans are missing the point. If they don't want the fan service to be done, be finito, then stop bashing it, accept it. I did a long time ago. And look at me. No problems at all. I'm not a pervert. I don't see the problem with why fans always try to bash it or anything. For me personally, I often, accept an anime. I don't try to look too into it and try to all things. Because if I do that, I'm not going to be enjoying myself. Because I'm not going to be enjoying myself at all. Because I'll just trying to look into it far too much just to enjoy it. And, the anime man made a good point. And he talked to an industry in Japanese. I really want to learn how Japanese. I'm going to figure out how to do that after this video. But the thing is, for me, if you don't want fan service to be done with anime, stop bashing it. Stop trying to just pull up all the negatives and stuff about fan service. Just stop pulling up all the negatives. Pull up the positive and stuff. Don't look at it from one side. Look at it from both sides. Because I believe that's a lot of things that people are doing. Looking at something from one side and not looking at it from both other sides.
Hey, you watch that stuff for me, please.
Anyway, guys, yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, that was all I had to say. This is 7 Ninja. I'll see you next time.